Welcome to Summer of Sandwiches presents Off the Kids Menu. Today, we're going to be trying Fiorentini's, a restaurant that opened in Rutherford not too long ago. But first, I should introduce my friends.
I'm Josie, and you might recognize me from Summer of Sandwiches. I'm Henry.
And I'm Joe B.
So, have you experienced Fiorentini's before?
No, not really. It's pretty new.
Haven't been here. I haven't either.
Me neither. So it's going to be a new experience for all of us. I'm super excited. Today we're going to be tasting I don't know if it's the chef's favorite dish or the most ordered. We're going to also be interviewing the chef and interviewing the owner. So, let's go in.
There we go, guys. Welcome to Fiorentini. It's a very honor having you here today. How's everything so far?
Good.
Wonderful. I know you guys have a lot of questions for me, so let's start with the first one.
All right. Tell us a little about Fiorentini's.
Wonderful. So Fiorentini, it's a farm to table. In Italy, we call it kilometer zero. Kilometer zero means that we source ourselves with whatever we have local next to us. New Jersey is very famous for farmers. It's a garden state, so it's plenty of farmer down here. We did a big research to look forward for a farmer that was alongside with our project, which is be as natural as possible, not using any chemical pesticides or anything that will not be a nature use. And then we work with them to change our menus seasonally based on what nature give us. As you know, tomato is only a summer products, and many more, they are only different season products. So right now we are on the summer menu. We are featuring tomatoes, cucumber, corn, fresh peas, asparagus, and many other vegetables that are coming out in this season. All our farmer comes from the area of Hillsborough, Central Jersey. It's about an hour distance from here, and they get delivery every single day. There is anything else would you like to know?
What's it like managing a restaurant in New Jersey?
Well, that's a great question. I've been always working and living in New York, so this is my first business in New Jersey. And I didn't know how it was going to be when I opened. That's the truth. So everything is a discover. It's been a discover. It continues to be a discover. But I have to say, I've been very surprised of discovering people have very high knowledge about food down here in New Jersey. So that one, it's been a very privilege to discover. And with that one, I would say that's a lot easier than New Jersey, a lot easier than New York, but challenging in many other aspects than New York.
I could imagine.
What's your favorite thing to eat on the menu here?
As of now, the scallops. They comes with, we serve this one seared at the moment, and we do a base with cucumber, corn, and fresh mint. And then we deglaze everything with a little bit of olive oil, lime, oregano. And then we serve with fresh peas and the garlic escape, which is just the top of the garlic. It's truly in this period of the season. It's a peak season moment for that one. And then we finish everything with a spicy lemon juice.
Interesting.
It's one of my favorite one now.
Sounds very good.
Sounds great to me.
Well, let's head to the kitchen.
Sounds great.
We're here now. We're in the kitchen. What are you going to be making for us today?
So today we're gonna work on pasta. We're gonna do our conchiglie, which is called shell pasta. And this is all fresh made. We're gonna work with a little bit of different sauce. So we wanna work with our fresh tomato sauce, made out of fresh cherry tomato, our bolognese sauce, which is meat, and then we're gonna do a classic cacio e pepe. So you guys gonna try, translated, let's say it's a cheese and black pepper. So this is a pecorino toscano, not romano, which is the real cheese they usually get used for this recipe. We do in a Tuscan version, and we're gonna use this pecorino cheese, fresh black pepper, and then we finish up with a fresh pecorino on it. Before starting, we all know the rules. Let's wash our hands. Here we have our sink.
I'm going to put the mic down.
Soap on your right side. Yeah, pull that one toward you. There we go. You go next, and then I will go. You have a trash down here for your paper. It's very important to keep our hygiene very high, correct?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Papers right here.
It really feels like I'm a chef right now.
That's what the feeling has to be. So, where we were.
How do you get all of the ingredients to here?
So our farmer, as I was saying before, they deliver us daily and we get all of that. The only ingredients that come straight from Italy here are our flour to make our fresh pasta, our olive oil, the one that we use to cook, our Parmesan cheese, which is right there. And then in this menu we have also some prosciutto from Tuscany, salami, mortadella, and balsamic. Then all the rest of the ingredients, which are eggs, vegetable, meat, whatever it can be for this menu, comes from our farmer here in New Jersey. And then the fish, we try to stay within the East Coast and as much as we can into the New Jersey, New York area. In this case, on this menu, we have the scallops that come from Point Pleasant, New Jersey. Then we have the grouper come from the Gulf of Mexico. Then we have a duck breast that comes from upstate New York, the Hudson Valley area. And we have our steaks that comes from our farmer here in New Jersey.
And how do you make all of it?
So the steaks, we just sear it very crunchy on the outside and we cook it to the temperature the guest likes it. We serve with shishito peppers, which are these little tiny peppers, very tasteful. And we blister them. What we do is we sprinkle them with salt and a little bit of chili lime powder. And then the scallops, I was saying before, one of my favorite dishes on this menu, come with corn, mint, cucumber, and fresh peas and spicy lemon juice. And then many other dishes. I can give you the menu. We're gonna take a look on it later, okay?
So, let's get cooking.
Let's get cooking. So first things first, we're gonna grab all our pans that we have here. In each one of them, we're gonna put the sauce for the pasta that we're gonna cook it. So I would say we do about a couple of portions of each one.
Yeah.
So we have enough to make a tasting for everyone. So first one is gonna be tomato sauce. And what do you think about it? You grab the meat sauce, yeah? And you put inside these pans about 5 or 6 spoons.
I think
There
that
we
counts
go.
as like
Go.
2.
No, that's one. Let's make it nice and juicy. We like a lot of sauce on the pasta, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful. So here we have our cacio e pepe. So one concept of this restaurant is sustainability. It's the core of these concepts. So for us, every time we cook, we clean, we are about making garbage, everything. We always try to grab up to the last ingredients we can. Don't throw anything. It's very important for us. So remind that one also when you guys gonna eat, okay?
Yeah.
There we go. Nice and clean. Now, we're gonna turn on all the fire on the bottom to make sure that we make our sauce nice and hot. Because when we cook the pasta has to go inside the sauce already hot.
Yeah.
That's the way we can have our pasta getting close to the sauce and becoming one only things and not two different things. Okay? So with that said, then we're gonna season them and adjust it in salt and everything we need. For our tomato sauce, what we're gonna do now, we're just gonna bring it to boil. Then we put the pasta in it, and we're gonna finish with extra virgin olive oil and Parmesan cheese and fresh basil. For this one, we're gonna put a little bit of butter inside. We're gonna make it nice and creamy. We're gonna put the pasta. We finish with extra virgin olive oil and Parmesan cheese as well. And this one, instead, we're gonna just put black pepper, put the pasta inside, and make it nice and creamy. Once it's plated, we're gonna shave some pecorino cheese on it. Okay?
Okay.
So you wanna go ahead and put some pepper on it? As much as you like it, okay? Go ahead.
Hoping that this is okay for all my friends.
A lot more. You can go deep in it. We like it with a nice taste of peppers. Beautiful. There we go. We keep it here in case we need a little bit more. In the meantime, let's put down our meat sauce. We'll make sure that gets nice and creamy. What we're gonna do, we add a little bit of the pasta water to let the meat go down. And we're gonna add some butter. Just a few pieces. This is gonna help make it nice and creamy, the pasta.
So do you make that batter every day, just like the other things?
So the butter as well, we have, in the beginning of the week we make for ourselves, and then the other one usually we grab it down from the farm,
Oh, okay.
which is a lot easier for us. So now we're gonna calculate our pasta. Our chef Kevin already put up inside a container, so we know that this one is a measure for one portion. So we say we do a couple of them, so we're gonna go for 6 of them inside the hot water.
Okay.
What we need to know about the hot water is putting salt to make the water taste it salty. So what we do now, we just grab a spoon. We're gonna taste the water, see if it has any salt in it. It's pretty bland. So let's put salt in it.
I got worried for a second. I was like, wait, is that water hot?
Very hot, it's boiling.
Oh. So did you just drink boiling water?
Well, you get used to temperature and all and everything after years working in the kitchen. I'm not going straight from there to my mouth. I'm like going a little bit around, and then when it's cooled down, I put it on my mouth. Here we have 2 containers for spoon, as you see. The left one is always clean, the right one is always dirty. So you don't grab the same one all the time. You see now, this is hot. You let it cool it down. You see the smoke. Now it's pretty tasty. Love it. Wanna try?
Not really.
Okay, so we go for pasta portion. Are you guys hungry?
Yeah.
Okay, do me a favor, throw this one in the garbage, please. Okay, so 1. 2. So we're gonna use 1 container for each sauce.
What's that sauce in the back?
The sauce on the back is our lemon spicy juice for the scallops I was telling you before.
Oh, okay.
We are making the base now, then we're gonna filter it. And that way we're gonna have the sauce ready for the service.
Yeah.
As this time of the day, we already are almost to the end of our prep. We start very early in the morning here. There we go, guys.
So
Chef
how long has Fiorentini's been open in Rutherford?
Right now we are, today is June 30, 7.5 months.
7.5. So it's still relatively new. How long
Very relatively new.
have you been in like the cooking and restaurant scene?
Oh, that's a great question. I was, how old are you?
I'm 10.
10. I was 13. Going inside the kitchen, I wanted to learn it on my time off from school. I was always into kitchens and I wanted to do as much as I can. From that moment on, I just been kitchen. So I'm now 35. That makes 22 years.
Wow.
That's big time, right?
Yeah.
There we go. Now we have a nice sauce here. Would you mind to pass me one small tray down there? Perfect. So fresh pasta, different from the dry pasta, cooks very fast. We're talking about 3 minutes
Oh.
because the flour is still fresh. So it didn't, and there is still water inside. So what happens is with the hot temperature of the water, it's gonna penetrate right away because there's gonna be a mix between the 2 waters. The dry pasta, in a different way, it's with no water inside. So what has to happen is the water has to penetrate inside the pasta and make it to the points that you can bite it. That one usually takes 10 to 12 minutes depending by the shape of the pasta. So what we do, we try to shake a little bit of pasta. Since there is flour inside, that it start creating glutens. Glutens is something like very sticky. You don't want the pasta to be sticky, so that's why you shake it a little bit while you're working on it. So who wants to try if it's cooked or not? So one of you? There we go. So let's do this one. Let's grab the plate. 1 spoon for you. Be careful. You grab another spoon, you try.
Wow.
Still hard?
It was a little hot, but like,
Be careful, don't burn yourself, okay?
it's like most pastas aren't really very salty without like adding salt or sauces to it. This one is like right out of the gate, salty.
We cook a little bit more, right?
Yeah.
So here is where you can feel if it needs a little bit more time or not. If it's sticky to your teeth, it needs to be cooked a little bit more,
Yeah.
because that means the the water didn't penetrate enough. Okay? So that's how we recognize our cooking. Here we have all our nice sauces ready. It's beautiful. Inside this beautiful jar we keep our fresh Toscan extra virgin olive oil. Those come from Italy as well. Actually, my mom just sent it over a couple of months ago. See, this Brandani made in Italy. Wanna taste a little bit of olive oil? Curious?
I don't know.
Olive oil get tasted like this one. We grab a spoon, put a little bit of olive oil in it, and you have to drink it.
Oh, okay.
That's the way you taste the olive oil. Ready?
Yep.
Let's do it. Guys, grab 1 spoon each one. This one allows you to feel and perceive the true flavor of the olive oil. Its Toscan olive oil is very pungent. You're gonna feel here on your throat something like peppery.
Oh yeah.
That's called artichoke actually. It's very pungent. The first reaction is usually a little bit of coughing.
Yeah.
Every olive oil in Italy has a different flavors. There are some one that's very peppering. Usually you are on the south of Italy. Tuscany resemble a little bit the artichoke. And when you go to the north of Italy, you have a little bit less of olive oil.
Yeah.
Okay, we are ready for our pasta. We're gonna remove the water in excess. And we go inside our pots. That's one. That's 2. And that's 3. Now we go into the saute part. So what we have to do is make sure that we mix the pasta with the sauce.
I'm like kind of afraid that you're gonna drop it. Is that something that also needs practice?
I love practice, correct.
Yes.
So what you are trying to do is a C, a letter C, see?
See?
Or in the beginning you can just use a spoon, you know, and mix it from the back to the front.
Ooh.
There we go. Now, we're gonna go different spoon in each one, taste the flavors, see if we're missing any salt, any pepper, and then we're good to go. So you guys gonna do the tasting, grab 3 spoon each one. Yeah, because it's 3 sauces. So make sure that when you grab your sauce, your little piece of pasta, you have to put some air to cool it down, otherwise you're gonna burn your throat, okay? Go, number 1 for you. And you guys gonna tell me on your taste if you want more salt. Over there, remember we're gonna have to put some Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese is salty on its own nature, so if you feel it is missing a little bit, just let's wait and put Parmesan cheese on.
That's pretty good.
It's good to you? You have to cool it down a little bit. Okay, so first one dirty, give it to me. Go for the next one. How do you say in English? Oh. Blow very well the pasta, okay?
I want to blow it onto the floor.
Yeah? You like the meat sauce best?
No, I think I like this one.
More tomato sauce? Sounds great. Let's try for the cheese now. Another spoon dirty. Hey, it's very hot. Blow it. Okay?
I think I like that one.
You like the cheese one, right? There we go. So now what we have to do is we're gonna have the plates,
Yep.
correct?
Yep.
So you guys gonna choose the plates. Let's see, it goes by color. Try to make it something that also is nice looking. That's the best way. What would you like to put here?
I think a bit of everything.
A bit of everything in the same plates? No, let's do one each one,
Okay.
huh? So I would say here we do tomato sauce.
Okay.
Here we do, since it's black, we do the white, so we have a nice contrast. And automatically this one will be for the meat sauce. So we're gonna have 2 plates of each one. There we go. And then down here we're gonna put some cork so we can keep our pans. There we go.
I think our friends that are currently recording, can they try some of them?
Can they try now, or you wanna try once we sit down?
Let's try once we sit down.
Sounds great. There we go. So here we have all our pastas.
I don't know if they've been getting the recording, so,
There we
so
go.
this might be their
Let them
first.
hold the recording. In the meantime, we're gonna get ready for some spoon. Perfect. So, cacio e pepe, meat sauce, tomato. Ready to play, guys?
Yep.
Let's go in. So we say we go here with our meat sauce. So what we're trying to do now is grab in the pasta, try to leave a little bit of the sauce on the bottom of the tray. So then with the sauce we're gonna cover up. There we go. This is number 1. Now we go for the tomato sauce. I love the smell of the tomato and season.
Yeah. So about the seasonal menu, what are your substitutes for the tomato sauce pasta?
So, that's a great question. When we go into fall, we're gonna have a lot of beans. We're gonna have on the winter menu, for example, we have a lot of roots vegetable, which America is very famous for. We
Yeah.
have beets, we have parsnips, we have celery roots, we have onions, carrots, many other things. Now in spring we had, for example, a lot of asparagus. Was the beginning of the season. We had what we had on the menu. Sorry, I had so many menu on my mind. Sometimes I just got lost. And but there is plenty of vegetable that they follow just the season, and that's what we work with. There we go, guys. So now we're gonna go with. Can you pass me a clean spoon?
Clean spoon?
A lot of cheese for everyone?
Yep.
Yes? Okie dokie. So let's go deep in with this fresh Parmesan cheese. There we go. And instead on the pasta here, there was a piece of pecorino.
Pepper?
Black pepper to finish. And while we're waiting for our pecorino, Here we have our bolognese sauce, our fresh tomato sauce. I will finish with a little raw olive oil, as in Italy we always finished. And then we have here on our fridge a little bit of a micro basil. There we go. This is the same as basil, just micro version. So make the plates look nice. Here we have our pecorino. Sorry again. Here we go. And instead here we go for a nice shaving. And I guess, guys, we're ready to go to the table, no?
Yep.
There we go.
We all have something except for all have everything except for Henry, who decided to not get the white pasta. I'm very upset about that right now. Fly just landed on the fly.
I had to give him the meat pasta, yeah.
Which ones are we gonna try first? Should we do the tomato?
Yeah, let's start with tomato.
Tomato.
I think it was my favorite when I tasted it.
For me, it's kind of like that classic pasta feel, but like the Parmesan cheese really helps.
With basil.
Yeah, with basil as well.
Yeah, I think
That
it's
is
basil.
delicious.
Basil.
I've never had professional
It's
pasta.
probably like currently, I've out of the three that I taste tested in the kitchen, I really like the beef, but since it's cooled down and my mouth's not on fire, I don't know. The tomato sauce, the tomato pasta is really good.
Yeah, it is.
Are there 2 flies in here right now? Yep, there is.
Even they want it.
Does everyone taste the tomato? Let's do beef. Okay, 3, 2, 1. That,
Kind of looks like chili.
that's what I was saying before.
I love the texture.
Yep, the texture.
It really mixes in well. Because it tastes delicious and it feels delicious in your mouth.
And with the cheese, yeah, we put cheese on it, right?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, with the cheese, it's kind of better. Better, not bitter.
Let's take like a quick intermission of eating pasta.
Yeah.
Let's tell everyone what drink we got. I got the orange Fanta-esque drink. I don't want to say the name because I'm very afraid I will butcher it. What about you, Joe?
I just got normal water from this giant glass.
Wow.
I got water because I'm a normie.
Yeah.
Henry?
Water.
I'm the only cool one out of you. You're all lame. I'm drinking my orange soda.
Fancy orange.
Wow, that's really good.
Do you guys want to try the next?
Yeah. Alright. That one. The cheese that he put on, it looks really cool. It looks like coconut shavings.
Really? Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, you could really taste the cheese shavings.
That's I think my second favorite.
Yeah.
It has a very strong taste,
yeah,
but I
if I
think
were to rank
it really works well.
All of them are amazing. It's like ranking a Beatles song. All of them are good. It's just how good they are. None of them are bad. For me, I think it goes tomato. Forgot the name. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna call it the white sauce. Chio pepper. Chio pepper. And the beef. First.
Yeah, same.
What about you, Joe?
I think I would probably go with the, I forgot the name of it, but this pasta, it's the meat pasta. And what I was saying before is it really works well with the texture, and it really blends in really nicely, because it feels and tastes like absolutely delicious. And I think right here, this white pasta, it's had a strong flavor, but I think that's what makes it good.
Yeah.
Because you can handle it, and it's very good. Henry?
I would say I have the same order as CJ.
Yeah.
I feel like all of them are really good though. They would be at the top of the list from any other pasta, probably.
Really.
Yeah, you can't really rank them.
Yeah. So this has been our first episode of Off the Kids Menu, and I'm really excited for this new series. What do you guys think about it?
I think this is gonna be fun because I like food and I like trying new foods. So
Yeah, indeed. I also like food. I sometimes eat it 3 times a day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's very good.
That's probably a new accomplishment. We have to put you in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah, it's really good. I love the show.
I'm also very excited.
3 times a day, Joe? You eat food 3 times a day? Whoa.
Well,
Goodbye.
see ya.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
Mr. Nunziato. This summer we're going to be doing Off the Kids Menu, where we're going to be eating all across Rutherford. How do you feel about this show?
I think it's a wonderful idea. I think it's great that the kids get involved and get to taste these very excitable restaurants, that the foods are new and exciting for Rutherford, and I think you guys will really enjoy it.
Thanks. Maybe we can get your favorite restaurant in Rutherford. So what's your favorite restaurant?
That's not a fair question. I love all the restaurants.
Well, you can expect more restaurants. The first episode will be Fiorentini's. Bye.
Good job, guys. Congratulations on your endeavor.
Do 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 do. Hey. Do 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 do.